people don't realize, you know, like, why is 23 the most coveted number in basketball? Do you know why? I know why now, I think. I mean, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, 23, big number, right? A lot of people say that it's 666. It's like the code for 666. Jim Carrey's movie, 23. 23 unique pairs of chromosomes, 23 different chromosomes. W's the 23rd letter in the alphabet. You get W's right underneath the 2 and the 3, 23. W's also the Hebrew equivalent of 666 too. Every time you type in www, it's 666. Interesting, right? So you do really like 23, 23, 23, 666, 666. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. So I look into it because, of course, you know, so I'm kind of talking about this with them at the party, and I'm saying, you know, there were a lot of weird things about Kobe's passing. Of course, there's that commercial, that Nike commercial, where him and Kanye are going at it, and he throws a bomb at the helicopter, and the helicopter crashes. But at the very end of the commercial, the guy who's pitching the commercial to Kobe says, you know, heroes are one thing, but legends are forever. And then the last shot is this. There are these rituals that are being played out. We don't even know about it. Kyrie Irving, right? He has these sneakers that came out. Now, I know all about this stuff because, of course, like I said, my youngest is like, he's just loves basketball. And every time he makes the three, they do the whole 666 thing with their eye. Kyrie's sneakers have the Illuminati pyramid right on the shoe, as well as UFOs. It's almost like they're all in on it, right? There's the secret society and like all the celebrities. That's why you see all the celebrities making their little Illuminati eye symbols all the time and doing their little 666s all the time. Beyonce and Jay-Z, they just had a garden party right before the Grammys, right? And this is the picture that was being showcased. Check out Beyonce. I mean, it couldn't be a little more obvious, right? And then, of course, you have the... a little while ago, Shaquille O'Neal came out and talked about how he is a proud Mason. Now, you know, I'm not in on the inside. I don't know the inside. I don't know what the secret is. I don't know why, whenever you're an influencer, you got to be into all this stuff. Like, why during Kobe's tribute, did LeBron make that hand sign and make the 666? I mean, what is going on? I want to know. I want to know. I don't want to be left out. Do you want to be left out? It's not cool. You're all making your little signs and doing little symbols, and we watching these things. And like, I gotta tell you, you know, I was at the Superbowl party, and it was fun, and it was a great time. But during the halftime show, all the kids, they're looking up, and I'm looking at all these men dressed like barely dressed. It's like, they're wearing the Masonic checker outfits. And they're wearing like the S&M outfits, and you got it's just too much. It's just too much. Just a little strange. It's a little strange. And of course, J-Lo's daughter going into that, they look like they're little cells. There's like 19 of them. And the Venus sign. Venus, by the way, is Lucifer. It's the morning star. Bright morning star. Strange. It's all around us, right? Taco Bell's got the 666 and the all-seeing. It's everywhere. The monster logo 666. Everywhere you look, it's all around us, right? The number of man, the number of the beast, carnal, ignorant mankind. I just find it all fascinating, and it's kind of sad because it's almost like kind of like a joke. Because when you look at their pictures and when they're doing their things and they're posing and they know that they're doing it, it's like, you know, I'm trying to, when I first started doing videos years ago, I did I thought was the okay side, but there's nothing okay with the 666 hand sign. There isn't. All right? But I made a mistake. I consciously don't do it because now I'm aware of it. And yet they're all doing it. They're like, hey, let me show you this, let me show you that. And you gotta question something, right? Because of course Kanye was in that Kobe Bryant commercial, and Kanye right now supposedly Christian, right? Okay, maybe he is. I don't know. I've done a couple of videos on that. I think you should check it out. But I do find it interesting that you see this crossover going on now, where you see, you know, the entertainment industry, which was very, very much, as some people would say, Luciferian, or some people would say satanic, you know, like Rihanna when she said she worships the devil. Other people say they worship the devil. Very much you start to see them crossing over now into Christianity, which is weird, right? Which is strange. Just like when Kanye first, you know, he was doing all this stuff. He was doing the musicals, and he was at Lakewood Church and in the choir, right in the all-seeing eye, right? So, I mean, check out my video on Kanye too. I'll put a little link at the end of the show. You should check that out, because you gotta wonder, like, what if you're doing that? Why then dress up like Beelzebub, like the Lord of the Flies? And it wasn't even Halloween. It was like just this random picture of Kanye dressed as a bug, and his wife and the kids look like a little larva. I mean, it's just kind of gross, not exactly uplifting.
Oh my gosh. Let's have a closer look at that. Oh. I don't recommend Jacabs' channel. The Lord won't let me unsubscribe from him. He made a big mistake in his Kanye West video. I don't know if it's the one he's linked, but he basically said that John wasn't saved. John the Baptist was not in heaven, and compared him to Kanye, and that Kanye was. So the guy, you know, the Lord has told me he's very double-minded. You can tell he's double-minded, and he can't expect anything from God. My goodness. So the 23, the double U, the 23 chromosomes, DNA, the bug, the female rival, so this whole video, I'll just link the whole thing. It's not going to do you any harm to watch it. Just don't expect too much wisdom from this guy. But this whole thing brings me full circle to a couple of dreams, so I'm going to have to share those. Now I keep talking to the Lord, saying, because I didn't have a dream I didn't wake up with a dream. I'm not scribing any words, but the Lord has given me something every day, and this is my little project today. And he's okay with that, because I've checked in. I've said, look, I'm not lying there worshipping. I'm not waiting on you. I'm not praying. But I'm doing what he's called me to do. So just be careful you don't let the flesh harness your mind and turn what you do before the Lord into a ritual that drives you. Anything that drives you is not of God. Always renew your mind every day and just be led. And just check in, but like I'm checking in, and I know that the Lord is he's always reassuring me that I'm in his will. So that's good. So I'm going to talk about this female Venus sign and happy faces, which have been broadcast in this Superbowl, which I think is probably a little bit obscure, so it might be different from what you've heard before, but it comes to me through revelation, so I like to just speak on what the Lord has shown me personally. So I'm going to do that. Enjoy the link to the video.